Perhaps you can have that one. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Oh my god, something will hit in 1 second. Are we chilling? Are we vibing? Are we pogging? Are we having a wonderful time? Are we? Are we? Thank you for the raid, Kino. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. What a hero. How was your stream? What did you do? Tell me all the tales. Snowbird! Snowbird! It's true. It's Snowbird Day. How exciting. I might have to fix something. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I might have to fix something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Nobody look. Nobody look. Nobody look. Close eyes. Close ears. No looking ever. He wants Snowbird to log on to her home phone. I'm not gonna though. Okay, I don't know. I thought this was something I had to fix. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Perfect. Okay. Anyway. Anyway. Welcome to 14, everybody. Welcome to 14. Okay. So we do have our goal. We're gonna do some MSQ today. For sure. We're gonna do some MSQ. But also, we have a task we're working on. And our task requires so much shit. And all of it comes from here. The combat supplies. Special arms materials. Yes, we need... I can't check my chocobo saddlebag. The unidentifiable stuff. I believe we got bones. So we just need 75 trillion more of them. We just need 750 trillion more tomes. And then you know what we need for the later steps? Tomestone. More tomestone. I think like the actual number of tomestones you need for this quest for a relic is like, it's almost 10,000. I don't know if it's quite 10,000. It's a lot of fucking tomestones. So that being said, we're gonna do a roulette. We should be doing these consistently. My ass is not doing main scenario or alliance raid until we unlock Sky Pirate. But I'm very down to do a normal and a high level dungeon. It's probably the plan. I'm gonna slam high level first. Leveling doesn't get it. We should probably do a leveling roulette as well. The big stream is real. Tragically, this one is a short one again because my work week has once again started. And I have to wake up at 6 in the morning. Hawk Manor hard, huh? Oh yeah. They didn't fix Halicarnassus, did they? I don't believe they ever did. Come along, bro. A wonderful me, thank you. It's good. We're vibing and pogging and chilling. Having a wonderful time. We got Hawk Manor hard in our high level dungeon roulette, which is pretty pog. I think this dungeon is fine. I used to like it a lot. It used to be one of my favorite dungeons. I think the more I've done it, the less I've liked it. Just because like it walls you off from doing big holes with these doors. And, you know, the final boss is maybe a little bit broken. Maybe a little bit fucked. Ooh, yeah, I'm remembering how this dungeon just kinda takes a toll on you with all these 3 mob pulls at the beginning. Very annoying unless you have a stage. I mean, you know, they have to use their tools. Not that I don't think this person will, but not every stage is gonna solve the problem. Believe this is everything. Oh no, there are more. I'm so sad. A sage, not any sage, fair. Stuff got on runs or clears first time and others, yeah. It's just like, you either have to burst down the boss or you gotta be fucking ready to heal. You gotta have that mitt on fucking deck. Tonight a bad time for a deck rack? Tonight's a fine time for a deck rack. I would be A-okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. 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 Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Rack time! Rack time! I will take a look-see after this dungeon for sure. Purchase everything. Oh, it is 23,000 tomes, huh? That is a lot of tomes. Very different from my almost 10,000. Yeah, because they also like drop from other things, right? Like the Alexander normal raids for a lot of that. Hawktua Manor. God fucking bless. Oh, they're all over there? Oh my goodness. Shadow Wall, I think, is probably enough. Yeah, for sure. Oh, there was more? I'm the worst. I'm the worst! I didn't realize. Sally and Liddy. How does Sally? Missed the notification. 10 minutes late to my stream! Banished! To the abyss with thee! All the way over there. Identify dropping the first 4 Alex's crystals for the stat thing. You can bump things. Yeah. Yeah. I do firmly believe that the Heavensward one is the best relic, just from like what I want relic quests to be like. Just because there's options for everything. Like you have so many ways to finish all the stuff. I think that shit is really good. I like it a lot. Like, it's grindy as fuck, but you have so many different ways to grind for it. But if we send V to the Shadow Realm, how will we get the good V art? I'll bring it to you, don't worry. I'll go and visit her and be like, V! Draw for me and I will feed you. I will give you your allotment of food. I got hit by the silence even though I tried to be cool. There, I'm cool. It happened. God, I'm so sick. I'm my ass not paying attention. Should I bump over to fan for dungeons? If you want, I was just gonna probably do this and a normal raid roulette. I might do a leveling as well. But I'm probably gonna try to go. I want to try to finish 3.1 today. I think we're gonna say that. I bumped over Paw. Paw. Yeah, well, dear. Totally make those. Alright, we're doing the whole thing. I have the credence. Have Living Dead if I need it, but I don't think I do. Alright, Halicarnassus. Caster for weekly Mogtomes. Just been trying to do a MSQ reload a day to try to get it done. Like, that's smart. I'm just not... I got 2 hours to stream, you know? I don't want to lose an hour of it to pray. I must be efficient with my time. Wow. Wait, no, this sage is fucking goated. The sage said, when the ad comes out, burn down the ad. What a hero. Educating the masses. Kill it! Good. Viv racked on my deck, it's 99 Maidservant and Commander Halicarnassus. Consider running lands. That is my feedback to you. Otherwise, fantastic deck. Lady Emmett. No! She did it instantly! Fuck! Kill it! Fuck, this is gonna hurt so much. Mitigate. Oh, I should have taken out the... Oh wait, I have the Phoenix now. What am I doing? No! I should have done it sooner. It's fine. I live. I have to live through the Living Dead and then I'll res here. Okay. No! I have the Phoenix down. Ah! Not like this. This game sucks. Holy shit, that was funny. God, they gotta do something about this fight. I know it's like a side dungeon from an old-ass piece of content that doesn't matter, but... we can't push the boss below 40% or she auto-enrages when the fucking, maid spawns, when the handmaiden spawns. Lady Amandu is actually the lady respawn. Hello, Ludwig! What's up, what's up, what's up? Ba, 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 ba. Her side piece girl toy lady Amethyst. Exactly. Have a good sleep, Ludwig. Okay, let's hold. Let's hold damage. We're not holding damage. It does look like it's happening. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she cast Void Fire. Wait, we're so fucking fine? Bump! Bump! Thunder is the tank buster. Alright. Everything's fine. Kill the boss. Easy fight for babies. I might have been able to save that first run if I tank a lead. I should remember that. Give me those comms. Sick. Cause V's here. And well, B's here. We'll do a leveling. Real speedy luck. He will give us healer key. I did listen to the mariachi cover. I loved it. There's no fucking way. There's no way. What are you... I'm a frog. Wow! He got his sword! Flash is showing me her.
I put it in the Discord if no one is here.
It's a good Gundam.
I put it but
I love it a lot. I love how the sword looks.
I know, right?
We're in hell again. This one isn't as bad. This isn't the hard mode. This is Hawkman or normal. Hardest part about this dungeon is that you're level 30. Keep. Bing! Gun, gun, gun. Gun, gun, gun. Gun, gun. Uh-oh. We'll be in our chat going, man, I don't have my AoE. And me going, I do. Slash did a gun plus in the Discord. It's one of the little SD. It's Exion. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. I should have food on, because this is leveling now. a hot shot for good measure. SC Gundam is very small. He's tiny and weak. Keep. Unless you're playing Gundam Breaker, which you can see SD parts are fucking massive. You put them on a regular size unit. That's so funny that you can do that though. I love that a lot. Oh no. Oh no. I've caused a problem. Shoot the bat. And you. Looking at motherfuckers all day. You're getting shot in the face. Manor Claviger? I hardly know her. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Kablam. Mika! Oh my god! 16 months. That's so fucked up. How dare you watch me for 16 months? That's like a year and what, a third? Girl, that's crazy. Has it really been that long? I feel like you were in my chat like yesterday. Like, oh yeah, Mika, she came in a couple days ago. Thank you, Mika. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you. Time is so fast. A level. Are we gonna jump? Are we gonna do the hop? 4 months old in Viv years? Wow! You're almost a half a year old? Lovely, got it. I will make Lovely do it. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Skibam! Gimki. I don't think we actually need that one, but whatever. Ba 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 da ba. Oh. That's a brave Malefic. My mitigation is second wind. Yep. 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 I am fine. Man, even on Machinist, I'm the best tank in the world. I do that all the time. When I'm playing like other jobs and then I swap the healer, I'm like in the middle of a dungeon pull, I'm like, oh fuck, I have to heal. Oh shit. I forgore. come on. 270, that's 240. Actually better to use the symbol on the third hit of my combo than hotshot. Feeling my cards too much! That new card not. I should probably kill the Jester first, but whatever. Whatever! V, could I have an Asuna? May I have an Asuna to remove this snow, please? Please, I beg of you. I am so slow. My GCDs are so lame. Thank you. I appreciate the blame. Another level! Holy shit! I got 2 levels in this dungeon? Is that normal? What the fuck? Hi, Guggy! Hello. Bing. Ah, right, buddy. Open that door. Hello, Gangi. Whoa. Loot, I forgot. Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wow, wah, wah. Bing! Kablow! Nobody ever fucking said that Machinist's buttons don't feel good to press. You can talk all the shit you want about Machinist. God, I fucking love pressing that button. Ba, 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 ba. You get a GCD, right? Definitely get a GCD. Then you look away, and then you look back. And it's that shrimple. A tank buster, not that. Bam! A third, two more levels. 2 more levels. What the fuck? What the hell? $700,000 levels, man. I went from like 38 to 43. It definitely is the XP bonus because you're a mentor. It's the XP bonus because you're a mentor plus the XP bonus because I'm on a Dynamus character plus the XP bonus for my food. It's a lot of XP. I think that Glam just kind of slapped. That's why. I think you might have stumbled into the answer. Alright, normal raid. Normal raid. What spear is that one, dude? the neat here. We're gonna hit 70 off this. Seen exactly one good April Fool's today. It was in the One Piece Discord for the card game, the show every new card reveals every day and translate them to English. Today was translated to Swiss. That's funny. Remember the father? His living thickwood. Ba, 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 ba. Mama. Whoa, that pack died so fucking fast. Ba-da-da, ba-ba, ba-da-da, 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 ba-ba, ba-da-da, 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 ba-ba, ba-da-da, 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 ba-ba, ba-da-da, backflip out of the way with the marker to instead of taking away from the group directly onto the black bench. I'm sorry, Wolfie, that was really funny. Knocked back from center. I'm turning back to where we began. 22 seconds tested. Back in one direction. Celestial point protected. Delirium unsuspected. Static tuned into reason. One day I'll learn the rest of the lyrics. Show me your tornadoes. Wow, there they are. They're not really tornadoes. Why do I call them tornadoes? Do they look? They don't look like tornadoes, do they? No. I want to do magnet. They might turn into natives in 2. That's possible. It might even be savage. I don't know. I've always called them tornadoes. I'm worrying it might just be because of P3 that are like objects like that you bait cleats from that are positioned in a very similar formation, and they are tornadoes. All right, that was easy. Thank you, friends. Wow, rolling in phone. Look at that. It was so bad there with that backflip. It was so funny, Wolfie. It was so fucking funny. I'm imagining you doing that in like the Tyrant. So with the spread on the like axe spread. It's just really funny. Alright, I'm gonna do the other gear. Thanks for hanging out, friend. Thanks for doing some roulette with me. Did we get one of the things as a drop? I didn't roll in the gear because I forgot. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot that you can get the things I need from that. They actually, in fact, do drop. Okay. Let's look at Smite Lord's deck. That's what we should do. I'm just Leslie Damhouse. I'm doing it right now! Wait, that's not the commander. Whatever it is. It's Bree, right? Yeah, it's Bree. That's what I thought. Okay. You get bagpipes to accompany your deck rat, Smite Lord. Blah. This is Bree and her equally large roommate, Kalemni. By Smite Lord. Okay. I do have one question right off the bat. Are we aiming for bracket 3 or higher? That Housen is a WWE wrestler? God. I'm just saying, if we want to keep this to bracket 2, and you're not running any combos, we totally can. Okay. We'll get to it. Alright, Bree gives things flying and lifelink. Then you attack. You gain all the life. Exile a bunch of cards in your library until you get a non-link card, and you can do it. Okay. You've got a lot of really cool payoffs. You got a lot of cool, really big things. And that's neat. I do love that. Can't argue with that. Let's just try it. Alright. Great hand. Alright, great hand. Okay, maybe playable? We'll try it. World Signet, fantastic. Alright, we got an actual start. What a curve. There is, like, justification for it. We could have played that turn. I'll have done it. Boros Signet. And then next turn, does our land drop? Do we have any way of hitting it? No. We scoop? Like, okay, we can play it out. I'm down to try. Every time someone tests a deck of mine, they get land screwed. Alright, you want to know the secret? You want to know the secret of why that is? Because you run 37 lands with a curve that looks like this. That's why. That's why that happened. Alright, we don't have red. Surely that's fine. What a great hand. Like, we can't keep 2 landers and a mana rock. We can't do that. When our commander costs 4 and we want to be playing fucking 50 drops? We want to be playing stuff that costs 6? Consistently? I'll read a line. You have a 34% chance of playing these on curve. This is like a large chunk of cards in your deck. I put good lands in the fucking deck? I believe you. I, like... When are you gonna need Reliquary Tower? Are you drawing that many cards? She doesn't draw you the cards, right? I guess you can draw the card if you so desire. Yeah, like this is never gonna matter. This is if somebody else makes you draw 50,000 cards. I don't know. Just put some in the hand if they don't get played. Like, I guess. I feel like if you're putting a card into your hand with Breed, the deck is going terribly. I think you are severely underestimating the amount of ramp you are going to need in this deck. Yes, she plays them for free, That doesn't mean they're not gonna get stuck in your hand doing nothing forever. I like how Automod decided that Smite Lord said was categorized as sex words. Why does he call it sex words? Yeah, these are good. I think you just want to cut 3 cards and add 3 more lands in. I'll do it for you right now. Like, we can totally run battle menu. That's fine. Demystify is a little narrow, don't we think? There's a lot better removal spells than white, let me tell you. This gives us fine, whatever. Cleansing Seal is great. You have so much enchantment removal. I'm assuming there's a reason for that at your table, so I'm not gonna complain about it, I guess. Sure, turtle. Like, yeah, I have zero argument against any of your payoffs, except this one. I actually like this one a lot, Rapport. I think you can afford to slim down on 6 drops. I'm gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your own, though. I think you can slim down on 6 drops. I think you can afford to cut some of these. Because Red Dragon is very bad. Like, this is not a good card. You can totally run Steel Hellkite. I think that card's pog as fuck. I think Steel Hellkite is still an underrated card. People are like, you got so much mana. I don't care. We're putting ramp in our deck. It's great. It's just everything you're playing requires you to have so much mana or Bree online with a big creature on the battlefield. Like, both of those things need to be lined up, and you can't have those things happen if you don't have mana. I'll try it again. I'll give it another shot. Wow, what a good hand. Wow, what a good hand. I mean, like, it's technically keepable, but... There, we get to play a Resplendent Angel and, like, a Swords to Plowshare. Wow, what a good hand. Well, we got white. This is close to keepable, we can try it. Signet. And then I guess we Bree on turn 3. That's great. Love that. Adore it a lot. Assuming she doesn't die, right? God, we're still not doing it. You can Swift the Boots? I guess... I think we have to play AO. Which is, like, this is a fine curve. We're just like, we threw out our commander, she's probably gonna die. But we're assuming she doesn't. That's fine. Totally can. Kablam! And then she gets to do it, and it's so cool. It's so fucking pog. We can say we clear a class and it's an extra 1. Flying in lifelink. So that's 6. We gain 6 life this turn. And then we'll Chaos Warp your bullshit. Scooby-Doo. End step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backdraft Hellkite. Fuck yeah. Where do the rest go? Exile. See ya. Cool. Listen. The deck, the idea is wonderful. The deck is, like, I love the concept. I love the idea of, you know, using Bree, smashing face, fucking whipping an Aurelia the Law above for free. Like, that's so sick, you know? That's so cool. You really need ramp. If you want to run 65,000 6-drops, you need more ramp than this. Like, Thran Dynamo is fantastic, and you got a few mana rocks in here. You need, like, twice as many. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I genuinely think you want at least, like, 15. It's because you need that mana so fucking bad. You need it so bad. Because you can't flip the cards if you don't have a big creature on the board already. Or another source of life gain. And the way that this deck seems to be gaining life is with, like... You got a couple Soul Sister effects, which are great. They don't trigger... It's only on your end step, yeah. It's a fine use of Soul Sisters. I'm not, like, that upset about them. It's just you simply need ways of running out your hands. And... Bree. Because she's gonna get shot. She's terrifying. This is a horrifying creature. And if you can't, like, enable stuff really, really, really consistently, she's just gonna get shot and die, and then you're gonna get stuck with, like, a bunch of 6-drops in your hand. And you're gonna be sad. This is how I feel about the Bree deck. What's a 7-drop? Based. Holy based, Batman. I love Balefire Dragon. Yeah, I think we can just afford to slip down on a few of these. And then just a bunch of rocks. Bunch of rocks. Bunch of rocks. Bunch of rocks. Shit ton of rocks. Please run more lands. That's all. Please run more lands. I implore everybody. Run 40 lands and understand the life that I live. The bliss of never getting mana screwed. It's really nice. It's really, really fun. It's like half my deck, Viv? Yes. That's correct. Commander is the best 60-card format in the entire world, because you get to pick 60 cards to play, instead of having to deal with some of them being lame. Get it? Trying to figure out if I look at one of your decks or not. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna criticize it. I'm gonna criticize things that I see. But, you know, there's really cool stuff in every deck that gets posted. I try to be positive. I try to be positive about the things that I like. Only one of my decks runs under 38 and it's Jetmir. And Jetmir, how many cards in that deck cost 2? At least 30, that's for sure. You can post a tapped out link. I don't mind a tapped out link. Tapped out is fine. So it would seem we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Y'shtola in Idleshire. I'm glad everyone else plays speed magic. What's speed? That's right, Y'shtola had a scholar with her that she was gonna show us to. Who is your scholar friend, Y'shtola? Ah, Snowbird. 'Tis good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vidolfnir go well? As well as could be expected. She must discuss Sir Ameryk's proposal with Thracefelga, of course, but she seemed amenable to the suggestion. What of our Charlian guests? Has she arrived yet? Nothing in her deck costs over 4 because it's slow. I mean, it's not about, like, the speed. It's just, I like to play Magic every turn. I like to use my turn to play cards instead of saying land pass. Like, that's... I don't know. Like, if you are comfortable with having games where you just draw 2 lands and, like, don't get to play for the entire game, that's incredibly allowed. I'm not here to tell you that you can't do that. I hate that shit. That's, like, the only thing in Magic that makes me genuinely actually salty is when I just, like, get mana screwed and there's nothing I can do about it. So I do the thing I can do about it, which is run a fuck ton of lands. I'd rather get flooded than screwed because I run lands that have effects on them that let me do things. Right. That's all. What of our Charlene guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained to you that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on the front bridge, and we should be on our way. I redeemed Gemmer specifically so we can try to make it better. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That'd be fun as fuck. I believe the deck rack of the day has been used, I'm afraid. Don't know why that one wasn't a 38. 38 is my minimum. I think 38's a great minimum. I do think you want more in a deck with a huge curve like that, because if you miss a land drop, you get that much further behind when you're trying to play 6 drops. Like, that deck, I think, wants 40. Probably even more, but 40 would be my minimum for that deck. And ideally, you know, once you have those lands, it doesn't matter that your hand's full of them because you just keep slamming Bree over and over again. She just keeps playing full free stuff. Oh my god, it's Cryle! Of course it's Cryle.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
The look of dread!
Introduce Cryle, who has recently come from the Charlian motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the warrior of light.
My usual rule of deck building is try to avoid putting too many cards with the same mana value as my commander, because if I have that amount of mana 9 times out of 10 I want to play my commander. I'm incredibly bit. Phenomenal thought process.
And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself?
Yes.
I dare say someone's
Tease
grown
him.
an Ilmore too in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Tease him! Yes.
Miss Cryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Yes. Tease him. Make him
Thank you,
quiver in his boots.
What? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous reflection?
I swear to fucking god.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
God, if they had their depth of field camera technology from Dawn Trail, the scene would go so
A
hard.
bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Where's this Cryle been? Being fucking traumatized. What do you mean?
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding no
She
failure
was,
and
you
the
know,
other missing
captured by the
scions.
Garleans and tortured until they removed her echo in the interim. Like, that did occur. One expansion from now, that does in fact happen.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
She meets us and her life immediately gets worse,
The Taru recounted
yeah.
the tale of your escape,
Yep.
and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task, not in themselves anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all
Matoya
call on
time.
her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Natoya time. That was best, friend. Yeah. Yeah! I'm traumatized and I'm funny? That is true. Stuff can be two things, as they say. Ba-da-ba-ba. Got another bumped up in your state patch. Fuck yeah, dude. Congratulations. Oh, holy shit. Is it the right time of day? Yes. I think she's important in content I haven't done. She has a lot of presence in Eureka. If you've not done Eureka. Wow. We've started Eureka. Oh my god, I can't wait for Snowbird to get the Eureka. We'll all go into Eureka together. Oh my god. That's gonna be so much fun. You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Don't know what Eureka is. It's a it's a side content in Stormblood. It's like a big exploration zone that you do with a bunch of other people. Certainly, I don't think Smiler knows what Baja is either. I'm sorry to say, I don't think Smiler knows Finnish Shadowbringers and thus does not have Baja. That's yeah. But like every expansion except for Endwalker, they release like an exploration zone. That's like there's a bunch of mobs that are actually dangerous and spooky, and there's random events that happen, and there's just people everywhere doing a bunch of different shit. There's like big raids in them. They're great. I love them a lot. Need that damn two-seater man from Baja. Oh my god, me fucking too. Field notes are so. Oh my god, field notes. What we call it, field up, yeah. I've heard so many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they all are true. This way, and have care where you tread. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Slash, as a woman lover, I think you would have a really good time in Baja. As a liker of women. As a liker of women and Hrothgar. Not Hrothgar women, but women and Hrothgar. You would like it.
Oh, is that trouble I smell?
I love Matoya's theme!
Wipe your boots on the way in.
What if you like Hrothgar women? You have to wait till dawn trail. I'm sorry. There were not any of those in Shadowbringers.
We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners.
To the detriment of your bitches!
Then, what do you want?
An epiphany? Holy fuck.
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya.
I've currently so seen all the Hrothgar women I could possibly want. Damn straight. We got a whole continent for that.
Baldessian, you say? Oh, yes. The old coop
Like Hrothgar, like Mountain Arknights. I think I just like buff furry men. I think you might have found your type.
Regrettably, our orders
The flavor of man that you can appreciate.
obliterated by a magic of immense power.
Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click cryo.
You too possess the echo.
Now, it was a big important revelatory line too. What did she say? Regrettably, on our Order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. That's Eureka that she's talking about. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us.
Only few places I've done are Baljanossi. I would definitely recommend Eureka. I like it a lot.
It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently
Does she get her? I believe they don't like actually take it out of her. They like copy it and implant it into Fordella.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
There isn't an Endwalker one. It's every expansion except Endwalker. If I said Endwalker, I
Yes,
misspoke. That's my bad.
all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found.
Yeah, Endwalker had fucking, oh my god.
You have in your possession an
Island
ancient
Sanctuary.
crystal of light,
Spreadsheet
one you call
simulator.
Crystal Eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait.
Chat, one of the first quests in Final Fantasy 1 is to get Matoya's Crystal Eye.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
Endwalker had basically nothing aside from Animal Crossing. Yeah, it had a lot of
Calamity.
single
Souls
player
blessed
content.
with the power of the echo invariably appear.
I say, wow, not mentioning the worst deep dungeon ever
To
fucking
these her
conceived.
chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a
God, I
sliver
hate
of
you.
her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater.
Heaven's
than
Word is
those
Community
of this
Donation Center.
era.
Oh my god. Fucking custom deliveries. Yeah, every expansion has a few of those. They're crafting things, crafting and gatherer stuff. They're just a little quest line for crafters and gatherers.
You could travel the length and
It's
breadth
cute.
of the
It's weekly
land and
stuff.
not find a
It's fun.
crystal even
They're
a
all good.
fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola.
I appreciate that,
Far-fetched
Kino.
though it
Thank
may
you, thank you.
sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Thancred, my husband is here. My husband is here, chat. Not Snowbird's husband. He's dead.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
Begin! Interacts with the object. Me when I right click on its name.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Everybody nod. Everybody nod. Everybody show that you understand what's going on. Yes. I am familiar with the plan and I will now execute upon it, yes. Ba, 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 ba. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chose to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kyle. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. This is impressive. You drew him from memory. A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. Y'shtola? Y'shtola. Y'shtola, my wonderful girl. My wonderful child. How are you reading that? How do you see what that picture is? Is there aether in the ink? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. Can't wait for the time skip that makes Alpha 12 feet tall. At least I was saying 3 Applestone. That would be so fucking funny! There's ether in everything? But is there ether in fucking ink? I propose we split into 2 pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments while Snowbird and Kyle question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Loth Astvath and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. There is ether in many things, then, boy! My, he's certainly matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you've finished making your rounds. Already taller than you stole it? Listen, cat girls are short. It's not our fault. Searching for a friend of yours. Let's have a look then. No, I ain't seen him around. Sorry. They made her blind like 11 seconds ago! How did they forget? If it wasn't like a plot point for a decent chunk of the time, I would believe that, but like I don't. They always have reasons for this. Isn't she hiding it? Maybe. It's also like... The point if they bring it up is because there's like a particular absence of ether that makes it impossible for her to see things, right? And I don't know. Okay, wait. Here's my theory. I got it. You ready? Paper is made from tree. Trees 1 billion% have aether in them. The paper has aether. The ink covers the view of the aether so that when she's looking at it, she sees like a reverse image where like all the detail, the color is in the ink itself, and then like in the middle of that is the paper. That's the aether and it's all glowy. That's my theory. How about that? How about that for a theory? What have you got there? A sketch? Yes. I'd say another face. You'll say he's something of a warrior. I heard the tale the other day of a young vagabond who brought down a bandersnatch by himself and with style. The way they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the belly to bleed and ball. Sounds like your man. I like my idea personally. I prefer her lying about certain things so people won't bother her about being blind. Yeah, I guess that's valid. That seems like a weird thing to do it about, though, you know? The Frogmander out of 10? Let me look at it again. I will, though. Where's the frog? What's it fucking called? Wait, actually, where the fuck is it? Type frog. There we go. No! Alright, fine. Gorma the Gullet. I guess it's not on Scryfall yet. Alrighty. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Gorma. Non-token creatures you control enter with additional +1/+1 counter on them for each creature that died under your control this turn. Okay. Okay, so this is my initial thought. I think this is a really cool card. I think it's very strong. I think it's a very strong card. I think it has really neat things you can do with it. I think, unfortunately, this becomes a infinite combo bait commander. I think there's a lot of ways to infinite off this. Just like the concept of Undying existing makes this infinite, right? And that, I think, is a little late, if I'm gonna be honest. The way I would build this guy, the way I personally would build this guy, is by doing, like, yeah, making a bunch of, like, tokens and then doing power matters stuff with the, after I kill all the tokens. I think that would be neat. It's difficult because it looks, just screams infinite bait. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. How about that? 6 out of 10. Young man. Well, not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? I do have a picture. Enabling the Skull Climb Factory, exactly. I did spy this one block a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, if I recall, along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see that, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. The people do fucking love Skull Clamp. It's me, I'm the people. I love Skull Clamp. I love putting my little pets in the clamp machine. 2 whole cards! Finished. In that case, I think we've learned everything we can from here. And let's see what the others have found out. If I accidentally combo with her, it'll be the first combo deck I own. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. If you avoid Undying, you probably won't. Don't run cards with Undying. You'll be fine. I think there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with her. Skull Clamp, the best card in Magic. Slash, can you find that short and send it to LP? Slash, would you buy? You can post it in the Discord if you do that for me, so that all of chat can be in on it. It's one of my favorite videos in the fucking world. Who doesn't know what Skull Clamp is? Prepare to get your fucking mind blown. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Hyur hunter oh my god. An exceptionally capable human hunter with whom no one is familiar. Though none chance to see the man's face, his height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. So you have heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we may yet want the conclusive proof. I can't fucking talk today, man. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed to be a rather curious description for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead. Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealings with the Vath, they should be able to tell us, no? Quite right, Kryl, quite right. Those are good choices, my lord. Those are good choices. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Lothast Vath. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everybody. Come along. Think that's harder to find than I expected? No! No! No, I'm 100% with you, my lord. I fucking love Evercleave. And Bloodforged is so fucking funky. I love it in decks that can do weird things with it. Tyrion in the Final Fantasy set. Oh my god, Piper Wright. Piper Wright is a commander I played for a hot minute. I haven't picked her up in a while. I really should. Piper Wright with Bloodforged Battle Axe. Incredible. Wildly cool combo. Like it in Rabon, once again, phenomenal. There's some funky synergy there and I adore it.
Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Lothast Vath. Oh, why do you seek this day?
We seek a man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealing. Hands you my nothing.
How curious. The hunters tire of goodly sport and pursue mortal prey.
No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing.
Very good. He is a friend of the Vath as well. One with whom we have traded many times.
Truly. And you are quite certain this is this man?
There is no doubt. The fleshly clothed in skins came to us from Samal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides and prayed, and in exchange we tended his wounds.
I didn't know Marge Simpson was a Vath.
Homie! He brought us so much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them.
And where is he now?
Gone to Lothast Nath. Not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had summoned our god once more.
Ravana is returned.
Homie, rejoice in the glory of combat. I just think digging Nankas are neat.
Vidovnir did say that the Nath had grown as well, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side.
Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice.
If you're by water on the floor. I think my favorite equipment is probably Shadow Spear. TikTok's lost forever. No! Alas. What a tragedy. I think Shadow Spear is my favorite equipment. Like, it might be Skull Clamp. It's probably Skull Clamp. But, like, an equipment for being used as an equipment is supposed to be used. Shadow Spear, I think, is my favorite equipment. Loxodon Warhammer is a good node. Does it have aura? Yes. Yeah, like, tragically, Shadow Spear is kind of like the good version of Loxodon Warhammer, but it definitely does not carry the same aura. I cannot argue with that. The real best equipment is Colossus Hammer. Phenomenal tank. Night Lord, this is the problem. This is the problem. Cause like, we argue about a lot in Magic, right? We have a lot of different takes in Magic. But then like you'll say something and I completely agree with you, and you like don't believe me.
Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
What do you mean, who else could be? The motherfucker we're here for. Oh, fuck! I forgot. I forgot we're doing this now. I forgot this is happening. Why did you do that? It's an AoE. He also hit the side of the boss that, like, reflects an attack at you. I don't know. Hardbird doesn't know how to do mechanics because he doesn't have the echo. I hated this plotline at the time. I feel like I remember not liking it very much as well, but god, it's so fucking good. Yeah, in retrospect, with the context of the entire game, this questline is phenomenal. In the moment, you're like, who the fuck are you?
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves
God,
of the
me
Ascians
fucking two
forever.
slash? These fucking losers? See, Smite Lord hasn't finished the game. You see, there are two different takes here.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
No, this is Metron, right?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Why is generic NPC here? Yeah. The Smite Lord is still mad that they blew up in Philia. Okay, relatable. I can't agree with that.
So
Being
you
like,
are
look,
the
it's John
warrior
Final
of light.
Fantasy. Being like, no, that's a different guy. Yeah. John Final Fantasy.
But evil.
Oh, what the fuck? What? I got watered? Huh?
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner. What with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
God, he's such a bitch. I love him so much.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around
See,
him.
in the same patch, they're like, yep, she can see ether. I don't know.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Should be if I'm remembering it
Shall
right.
we
Yeah, that's
show
what I'm
them?
saying. Interesting. Bonk. 3 minutes into Shadowbringers and I'm stuck with a sad suicidal ghost. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot they like beat our asses. What a weird face. Oh, my husband is here. God, he's so cool. You have like 5 husbands at this point you have to share? No. Get your own. She would share with me, but our taste in men is wildly different. This is true. Listen, I have an appreciation for big fuzzy boys. I definitely can appreciate the big fuzzy boy. But I wouldn't say I'm attracted to big fuzzy boys. I'm attracted to things. Allowed 2 lesbians.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt.
Wait,
So
where'd it
be
go?
it.
Huh? Oh, there it is. She can have them and 2 lesbian for men. Speaking of which, do I have
Mark
the
well our
base start
faces,
pre-post?
warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
I want to be your underall when I grow up. But then I suppose I'd be a bard player.
Warriors of Darkness. Really?
God, she is funny. Hi, Ingrid. Oh my god, I forgot to give him a little secret. I'm gonna blow up.
Thancred, are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Agreed. Ba ba ba. Wa ba ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Hey, buddy. Been a minute.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
Man, they're yelling at each other.
My appetite for the dramatic. Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light.
Conqueror's Flail,
and
also
then...
extremely big.
Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream.
Yeah! Yes! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, this is the best game in the world! Anyway.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some
Nutkin,
obsidian
Nikki!
I found,
There are 2
and
types
set
of
about
people.
hunting for meat and hide. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
God, look at him go. What a fucking guy. Is this safe for Twitch? Yeah, there's a Nutkin in there.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement.
A man
From
of
them, I
refinement.
learned of
You're a
Ravana,
Nutkin?
and of the great warrior
What the
who
fuck?
had once laid him low.
Please don't end me. No. No.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your
It's a pretty
enthusiasm
good
for slaying
assumption.
beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
They do also want to kill
Glimpsed
primals.
the leaders past,
So we are
if
kind
only
of
for a
sort of on the same
moment.
side.
They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian.
How
I
about you
think.
gobbling these muffins in your mouth? How about you?
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Does Arford have the Echo? I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't remember. Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down primals. Despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals who should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Thancred found Snowbird. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that this was not the first time that band of married men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that the band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge, which would imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we don't know. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnir must be informed, and the news may render her more receptive to Sir Emeric's invitation. Vassadine lets you buy the unidentifiables. Oh, that's to do them, though. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search of Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing. I thought she escaped with Snowbird. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, Vidofnir. Oh, Vidofnir. I have no. The beetle is dead. Oh, la la. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks for Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who has been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Are we in combat? What's happening? Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take the credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another. Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter. I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ashgardian's invitation. As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed, and became as life. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe. Such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted you, he hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Americ's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey into Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Is happening to sail. Would that you were here to see it. We're definitely in combat. Oh, we're doing this shit now, okay. I remember this cutscene.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Oh, God, what a good fucking cutscene. This shit freaked me out the first time I saw it.
Honorable men who
Had me fucking at the edge of my seat. I was so fucking freaked out. I was so positive they killed him too.
Men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Oh, the combat was you. That makes sense. That makes sense. I forgot it was in a party. Ba 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 ba. There we go. Wah wah. Right, let us not keep Sir Emeric waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well, forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians, Dravanians, and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head-on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to the allotted task and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida and Papalina and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray, do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy even many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. You've returned. In this at least the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Volodnia has accepted Sir Americ's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Oh. What does she sound like? Is she French? Did I make other French? I think I did. Hey. Sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? The Kyvergents tell me he will make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmond and Lord Arturiel not been on hand when the assassins struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've put thousands of fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the home. 'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassins' conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. He is half my favorite polycule. Fuck yeah. You're there for Damerk, I figured. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it'd be best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation. As you wish. And mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Meaning Snowbird and me get the pillows. Oh, they like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. Albert, the name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And now I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. Well, we could begin by sifting through the charred rubble and questioning random passerby. In my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Manelaine de Forton, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Snowbird. He'll be at the Crozier, most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. I love her so much. God, Hilda's so cool. Grizzled, I will accept, but oh. I missed you so much, Thancred. Every cutscene you are in is bliss. She's gonna be in the trailer for FS Hilda? Well, if it isn't Snowbird, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl? Ah, yes, the awesome. Dreadful business that, and awful curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you're wondering where the upland is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Himmler told us, from what I hear, remarkable mad, not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old girl, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to this distressed and despondent young maid. That's so fucked up. Wait a moment, I know what this is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old girl. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my order.
I need to bother you right now!
What is happening? I will have to respond to you with this French accent, for I am in the middle of
I need to buy it now!
It is a Sonic the Hedgehog shirt that you should obtain because it is very fun.
I'll be back!
Very well. If it will have to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch these arsonists. What are they yelling about? They found a cool Sonic the Hedgehog shirt and they're gonna buy it. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplon Snowbird, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming around in an unfamiliar city while you're lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Boogie! They found a cool Sonic the Hedgehog shirt, and they're gonna buy it. This fucking guy, yeah. Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Alone blessings be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and the Remorek and the Dorvanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Santa for April Fools, let's fucking go. Do you require succor as well, miss? So the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your step. I thought that was the reason you wanted it back. Sonic shirt number 2. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window and there was smoke everywhere and it was so hot and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arms getting better after all. Her name's Mael, by the way. For our Expedition 33 likers. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I don't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our back, were it not for the church's generosity. I don't know what we'd do. It's me for April Fools! It's true! Sonic the Hedgehog. Snick the Hedge. Chow Tamagotchi, that would go so hard. Hello, Slot! Ah, there you are. Did I not say Chow? I've been talking in the French accent too much for sure. There you are. Anything to share? We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including the one near St. Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribune. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions when their target was the bastion of an Guardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphina will doubtless have an opinion. Slash HQ things confirmed. True, that's why I hate this. It all makes sense. Ah! See? They hate. And that one was just because you could! Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, Alphino? Where are you? There he is.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, B! Silence will avail you not, sir.
Well, you can go ahead and get
God.
in pond if you're gonna act like a silly goose.
There. Are you happy? Nah, Snowbird, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we've detained a suspect. We have found the man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to the eyewitnesses, he was also present when the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn you! You've got the wrong man! The wretched water! My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Bully slash.
Yes.
You are stinky. They took off my headphones and threw them on the ground. Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pet. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one who told me to keep going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's works, he said. I left it behind, tried to with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me. And there you have it. Hilda, if you would be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation. Hey, so I guess you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. When we beat up the Justice guy at some point.
That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess?
Well, I've seen his like before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff, must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by lack of judgment, whether by luck or lack of judgment, whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best we now return to the congregation and discuss best how to proceed. That's true, you do have to earn your spot as their outback. That is correct. She does.
Wow.
Alright, we probably have to be done after plus. No, we're literally at the fucking thing. That is tragically, I think, where we must end our stream. Post this cutscene. We've been too nice to each other, you don't even hate me anymore! On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or the other. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artorial. You come to see your father. He is attending Sir Aymeric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring the salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Can I sprinkle a little bit of a combo into the new frog deck as a treat? Like 2 persist creatures? That's up to you. If you want to play the deck that way, more than welcome to. I would not, but I'm not building your deck, so. You do you. My Lord Artorial did not seem to be in the best of spirits. His little wonder, Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. I guess I'll take the sling. Sure. The combo is a persist creature with a thing that makes +1/+1 counters enter on ETB. Or one creature's ETB. You know. It's that one. Put a Blood Earth in there, even. I keep getting told I need payoff. No, like, listen. You do need payoffs, for sure, it's important. If the payoff is a combo, you're gonna win instantly. You don't have time to, like, revel in the cool thing you did. You just win, and the game's over, and you go to the next one. That's how I view these things. That does not mean that it's wrong to do. I think that is a perfectly valid thing for you to do. I personally would not do it. That doesn't mean it's the wrong thing to do. I don't like playing decks that just, like, zoom into a combo and then win. This is the woman who hates the Oracle. Yeah, I hate winning. It's true. I do. I do. I like when the games are drawn out and I kill you over the course of like 4 turns with a 10-10 or something. I love that. The frog doesn't continue the combo after the first persist? I believe it does? After the first one, it'll get 2 +1/+1 counter? Oh wait, you're so right. It will get the 2 counters. Oh, well, you don't need the clamp. You would use another sock outlet. Yeah, you're so right. I misread this card. Rant. Hang on. I need to look at it again. What's the fucking card called? Glory of the Glutton or something? Alright, what comes up when I search Glory of the Glutton? I have no idea what this is. Strixhaven Frog. Goremother Gullet. I was close. Oh, now it's on Scryfall. Wait, this card might actually be sick. Hang on. Yeah, wait, you're so right. This doesn't combo with Princess. I completely read this card wrong. No, this is gnarly, actually. Yeah, never mind. If you can find a cool combo, this is Pog. Yeah, I totally misread it. This is so good. Base this fuck commander, use this. Don't run Princess creatures, there's no reason to. Partners keep asking me, how do you know about this one random IL town? I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. I gotta read out. I gotta stop fucking streaming. I gotta be done. I have to go. Chat, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Viv, play Monster from Space, donate people, watch all my videos in all the places on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So watch them all right now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is, oh god. What day is today? It's Wednesday? It's Wednesday, my dude? Thursday? Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I think probably more Snowbird. I'm on such a Snowbird kick. I love this girl. We're gonna go right into Sly, I think. We're gonna go say hi to Sly, aka Griffa. Sly is playing Uma Musume, playing the horse game. Everybody, please let Sly know that we are the angriest stream on Twitch. I will see y'all tomorrow for some more of this. Thank you for hanging out with me. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, and Smite Lord, I'm updating my rating of this to like an 8. This is a really cool commander. Okay, bye.